Oh, hello, y'all. Shaniqua is here. What is up? Big bouncy boobies and all, yes. Oh my god, I shook him too hard. Anyway, all funniness aside, this is going to be a very serious video, and I'm filming in a new spot because I got a way to prop up my camera now where I can film whatever. So, no longer have to put it in the damn medicine cabinet. Anyway, this video, you know what the video is going to be about, right, David? Yes. I'm not sure if you heard that. But the video is about my cousin Michelle again. Well, not again, but I've done a few videos about her in the past. Some of them were like, you know, she was in them and we had a great time and everything, and, you know, comedy videos, and some of them, one of them was a serious video, an SOS trying to, like, bring her back to us type video, and things like that. So, the reason why I brought up the SOS video is because that's when things start going drastically downhill, like, drastically, like, whew. We didn't know what was going on with her at that time. David, I'm going to shut the door in your damn ass. If you don't be quiet. And that's why I kind of filmed out here now. Because you always stop talking. You always got to put in your 2 cents. If you want to put in 2 cents, get between my legs. Then where's my money? You only owe me $5. No. I work on Fremont for a living, okay? I make money on Fremont doing my business. Just because we're in a relationship doesn't mean I don't need to. I still need to get paid, bitch. So give me $5. If you got between my legs last night, obviously you still owe me $5, whether we're together or not. It's still money. Give it to me. Because we worked in the rich communities, okay? Anyway, let me get to the point of the video. Enough of this. Alright, it's not becoming like a serious video, but this is a serious video. Okay, I'm trying to make a serious video on a serious topic, and he's just goofing off in the background, making me laugh and talking about randomness. But anyway, it's about my cousin Michelle again. And, this girl right here. When I made the SOS video, the Save Our Souls video for her, trying to bring her back to us, trying to help her remember the good times and all that, we didn't know exactly what was going on. We just knew that things were going drastically downhill for her. She was in and out of mental institutions at a real quickness. We didn't know much details. Now we know that she has schizophrenia. Schizophrenia is a mental disorder that kicks in around your late teens, early 20s, which was perfect time frame for her to start showing symptoms. We didn't know what was going on at first, but now we know that she's diagnosed with that. A few weeks ago, maybe about a week ago, was it a week ago when I first started having the premonitions about her? About a week ago? About a week ago, I was doing dishes downstairs. Yes, Shaniqua was cleaning. Instead of working on Fremont, I was actually cleaning. I was doing dishes, and I got this horrible premonition feeling. This feeling of just dread and fear and panic, and normally when I get these feelings, I don't know who it's about, but this time I knew exactly who it was. I knew exactly that it was about my cousin Michelle, and she had just gotten out of jail. So during one of her mental disorder breaks, she was in, you know, she got arrested for stealing a taxi cab, of all things, saying that they were going to abduct her. So she took off with the taxi before they could abduct her and kidnap her and everything else. She was out of it. Like, she thought that there were these bad people coming when the taxi was there. So she stole the taxi and was having a mental floopy psychotic break with her schizophrenia. So she was in jail for quite a while. They released her, and I didn't know. I thought she was gonna be getting released the day, like the following night that I was having this premonition feeling. So when I knew it was about her, I immediately called her mother, Teresa, my aunt, and I was like, I wanted to know where Michelle was, what was going on, who she was with, you know, I wanted to know all the details because I knew that something serious was going to happen. Called her, she didn't answer. Her boyfriend answered, Cody. He answered, and he said that Teresa was sleeping and that she would call me when she got up, that Michelle was already out and everything else, and I was just like losing my shit. Okay, because I knew that she was in danger. And then I started calling everybody else in the family. Everybody else. Called my grandmother, called my Aunt Shirley, called my sister Kim. I wanted to know if it was just me. If it's just me, then it's just me being paranoid, bitches. But it wasn't. My grandmother knew something was up with Michelle, that she was in trouble. Shirley knew that something was up, that Michelle was in trouble. So did Kim and my mother. And it was like everybody in the family was like, shit, something's wrong with Michelle. We need to figure out what the fuck is going on. So it turns out that night she had another schizophrenic episode. And I don't know all the details about that. All I know is that Teresa, her mother, went to pick her up the following day and put her back in mental hospital. If everything was going to be safe and sound at that point, like everything was all good, then the premonition feelings that we were all having should have stopped. They didn't. They still haven't. Okay? It's like insane. Driving me fucking nuts with these feelings. Like, I feel like I am going fucking crazy. And I'm not the only one. Like, Shirley is like trying to like stop the premonitions by like drinking or something. So she doesn't feel nothing. She doesn't sense nothing. She doesn't feel nothing. She just drowns it in alcohol. Because they're getting really intense for her just like everybody else. So Michelle was at the mental institution for 5 days. And me and my sister Kim were going to go down there last Thursday, and visit her. It's only been like, what, today's now Friday? So it was yesterday. We were going to go see her because we wanted to talk to Michelle. Like, look, we didn't abandon you. We didn't give up on you, whatever. We still love you. We still care about you. We're still here. It's just very difficult to, be around someone that has that type of condition. It's very intense. When she was at my house a few years back, she tried to storm out of the bathroom naked. She had just gotten in the shower. She started screaming in the shower. So Kim went in to go talk to her, and she thought Kim was somebody else trying to kill her. So she's attacking Kim, and then tries to run out of the bathroom naked. Kim had to push her back in the bathroom, try to force some clothes on her, and then she comes out into the hallway, gets down on her knees like the cops are like have guns on her. It was like, no, don't shoot me, I'm innocent, please don't kill me. Oh my God, okay, I'll get down on the ground. And I'm like, Michelle, there's no one there. There's cops everywhere, they're trying to kill me, they're gonna kill me. They think I did something horrible. I'm like, Michelle, there's no one there, calm down. It's things like that. And I don't know how she got out of the institution in less than 5 days or whatever. The day we went down there yesterday, tried to visit her. When it came time to visit her, they were like, oh, she's been released this afternoon. And we're like, what? Why was she released? Who was she released with? What the hell happened? And they're like, well, we can't disclose that information. I'm like, are you kidding me? Was she released to somebody? Like, was she just released on her own? It turns out she was released on her own. Free to walk the streets. And my God, I knew when she was released, because that's what I was picking up on my feelings, and everybody else in the family was too. When she was released from that hospital, that's when things were going to kick in motherfucking high gear, and that's when whatever we were picking up on, whether it be the death, or this, or that, something tragic, whatever, around her, we knew that's when it was going to happen when she was released from the hospital. So when we found out she was released, we were like, oh shit, what the fuck? Like, where is she? So, I called her mother, Teresa. She didn't answer again, so I left her a voice clip. Called my mom. And Kim was with me, so she's tripping, like, where the fuck is Michelle? Teresa was able to track her whereabouts to a location way on the other side of town, and we have no idea how she got there. And, because Michelle called her from someone else's phone, and then Teresa got in the car and went down there and was searched all motherfucking night, all night. She was bawling her eyes out. She was an emotional wreck, trying to find her. When she found Michelle, she was pushing a shopping cart with those old rocking horses, the one that has the springs, where you bounce on the springs. I used to have one as a kid. Saying that she was taking it to her daughter Lexi. Lexi is her first kid, and Lexi lives on the East Coast. She's been on the East Coast for years because Michelle lost her parental rights when these episodes were first kicking in. She's saying that Lexi was right around the corner, and Teresa was trying to get her in the car, and Michelle was like, "No, I don't want to get in the car. I'm fine. I'm with God and Mary." Mary is her longtime best friend who's in prison right now. So she was saying that Mary was right next to her, that she was walking with Mary, and obviously Mary can't be there, and that she was with God. And she was fine. And she didn't want to get in the car. But she was determined on getting this rocking horse to her first kid, Lexi, who was supposedly to her right around the corner. And then Teresa gave her, it was freezing last night, absolutely motherfucking cold. Teresa tried to give her a jacket. She put the jacket on the rocking horse, saying the horse was cold, instead of putting the jacket on herself. So, Teresa was able to get her into the car instead of listening to everybody else in the family and doing what was right and taking her back to a hospital. Teresa dropped her off at her new baby daddy, Ryan, who's the father of her new daughter, Christora. And this is not good. Why Teresa did this, we don't understand. Teresa's logic is that if she just takes her to a hospital again, she's going to be released in a few days again anyway, because Michelle plays I'm the not crazy card. Because when she starts getting on medication and everything gets bad, she's like, "Oh, I'm fine now. I can go home. I can do this. I'm great. I see nothing's wrong with me." And so they release her. And then, again, she was given medication to get prescribed to her to fill at a pharmacy to start taking. She said she supposedly lost it. So that's why she was in a full-on psychotic episode when Teresa found her. So now she's at her guy's house, who's the father of her recent daughter, and he does hardcore drugs. And Michelle has done hardcore drugs in the past as well. The drug of choice is methamphetamine. So we are tripping still. We know Michelle is not out of the danger zone. We know Michelle is still in that where we're picking up on still to this very minute. In all honesty, is her death. Something's going to happen with her psychotic episodes or whatever, because it's not far-fetched, because one time she stripped down completely naked and ran out in the middle of fucking traffic, almost getting hit by a fucking semi-truck. Okay, full-on rush hour traffic, bam, bolts into the street naked, screaming that people are chasing her when there's no one there. No one's chasing her. So, when she does drugs, it amplifies, not just amplifies, intensifies, like dramatically, her condition. And it's just, so we don't know what's going to happen. All we know is that we're still on edge. Everybody's tripping. Everybody's in panic. Trying to, because there's nothing we can do about it. When I talked to Shirley, my Aunt Shirley, who lives in Oklahoma, and she was picking up on it, she said, "Shaniqua, there's nothing we can do about this. Honestly, what I'm picking up on and what I know is going to happen, what I'm feeling is going to happen, there's nothing we can do. We just have to let it play itself out." And it irritates me. It fucking irritates the hell out of me. Because why? Why do we get these premonitions about something happened to a family member that's tragic when there's nothing that we can do about it to stop it? Like, the last time I had one to this intensity was right before my mother had her brain aneurysm and was in the hospital and had a 10% chance of surviving. Her chances of survival and coming out fine was 10%. Thank God she was in that 10%. She's here, she's fine, everything's good. You guys who watch the videos know this, if you guys follow them. But that's the last time we had a premonition. A lot of the people in the family had a premonition about a tragedy in the family, and it was her, my mother. This time, we know it's Michelle, and we just don't know when or how or what, but we just know that her life is in serious danger, and there's nothing we can do about it. You know, there's just absolutely nothing we can do to stop it, because she won't listen. If we try to warn her about anything, her schizophrenia and everything just won't, nothing will register that her life is in danger. And we don't know if it's something that she does to herself, whether she does something with drugs and overdoses, or she's in a psychotic episode and runs out into traffic again, or gets picked up by a stranger, or simple is just crossing the street at the wrong time and a car comes around the corner and hits her, or whatever. We don't know. We don't know the scenario about what exactly is going to happen with her, but we just know that it's a tragic incident that's going to happen. And like I said, my feelings, what I'm picking up on has not stopped. Shirley's hasn't stopped. They're getting so intense for her, she has to stop trying to block it with alcohol, which I don't think is a healthy choice in my opinion, but that's just me. My mother hasn't been able to sleep. She's been crying nonstop. I haven't been able to sleep. I'm so exhausted. I'm sure you can hear it in my voice. I'm just like, oh my God, I'm so run down. But we just can't sleep. We can't, you know, it's hard to eat. It's hard to focus on anything because these feelings keep coming in. And it's like, fuck, what can we do? We can't do nothing. So, I looked up the ability online that that I guess my family has, and it's been nicknamed Death Sense, which is a form of premonition or clairvoyance, where you're just able to pick up on a death or a tragedy that's going to happen to someone that's very close to you in the family or associated with the family that's been around a while. And Shirley's comes in the form of picking up on the feelings like I do, but hers also comes in dreams because she has unlocked the ability completely. So she has everything that comes with it. Mine is just gut feeling, like this feeling that hits me, and it breaks me down. I break down, I cry. Sometimes I have these panic attacks, seizure type things. I start vomiting very heavily. I fucking freak out. I start crying. I panic. I start, and I just know something bad is going to happen to somebody in the family. Something bad. It's not always a death. Not always. But something that's going to impact the family in a serious way. This time we think it's a death. And we know it's going to be Michelle. And honestly, it would not surprise us with what she's doing. She doesn't like to get help for her disorder. She refuses help most of the time. Refuses to take the medication. And yada, 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 yada. So it's only going to get worse from here. And especially if she starts doing drugs again with Ryan, which she probably is right now, that's just almost guarantee, that she's going to go really fucking crazy. So I just don't know. I'll keep you guys updated on this as much as I possibly can. We're getting up. My phone was blowing up all motherfucking day today. All day. With updates from Michelle's mother, Teresa. And it's insane. It's an insane situation right now, and we just don't know what's going to happen, or where to go about it, or what to do, or anything like that. So, I'm going to talk to you guys later. Originally, this video was supposed to be about the Pride Parade, and us going down there having a good time. Because Las Vegas's Pride is in October, and October the 11th was the Pride Parade, and it's now the 12th, so that means it's Saturday. So we tried to visit Michelle 2 days ago now, but anyway, talk to you guys later. Peace out, y'all. Love y'all, hugs and kisses. Stay tuned for more videos. I'll try to be back as soon as I possibly can, hopefully with good news, but I don't think it's going to be. It's going to be more bad news because of what we're picking up on and how Michelle's condition has just deteriorated. So, talk to you guys later. Peace out, y'all. Love y'all, hugs and kisses. Stay tuned for more videos. I'll be back as soon as I possibly can. I don't know. I don't know what your guys' belief is on religion, but if you're a praying person, please pray for us, because this is a serious situation. whatever religion you practice, it gives peace and harmony and hope, and it's in a way that you guys answer prayers or pray for prayers. Just please do that for our family. It'd be very much appreciated. Alright, talk to you guys later. Bye.